Our goal. The purpose of Emirates American School is to provide a safe, and academically challenging learning environment to meet the students' needs. The school believes in strengthening the academic progress as well as the personal development of students, which will contribute to enhance the environmental and social responsibility. Our vision. To inculcate and develop 21st-century skills in students and enable them to become productive and responsible citizens. Our mission. To provide a locally and globally competitive education that enables students to develop 21st-century skills. Enhancing career and college readiness and highly elevating responsibilities and patriotism through the effective application of UAE education policies and the latest international teaching and learning strategies. Objectives. 1. To promote caring in our society. 2. To use the close read the text skill properly. 3. To answer the given tasks properly. Moral education integration. How to promote caring in our society. Let's watch the following video clip.
เขาจะได้อะไรถ้าเขาทำแบบนี้ทุกวันเขาจะไม่ได้อะไรเลยไม่ได้รวยขึ้นไม่ได้ออกทีวีไม่มีใครรู้จักไม่ได้มีชื่อเสียงที่มากขึ้นเพราะสิ่งที่เขาได้คือได้แค่ความรู้สึกได้เห็นความสุขได้เข้าใจได้ความรักได้ในสิ่งที่เงินซื้อไม่ได้ได้โลกที่สวยงามกว่าเดิมในชีวิตคุณอะไรคือสิ่งที่คุณต้องการมากที่สุด
Always remember. Work to develop caring, loving relationships with your friends. Be a strong moral role model and mentor. Make caring for others a priority and set high ethical expectations. Be positive and treat others with respect. Don't let rudeness pass.
"You might bring down a curse on us. Lay off," warned an old man. But the younger one energetically threw the pebble in. As before, however, there was no answering response from the bottom. The villagers cut down some trees, tied them with rope, and made a fence which they put around the hole. Then they repaired to the village. "What do you suppose we ought to do?" "Shouldn't we build the shrine up just as it was over the hole?" A day passed with no agreement. The news traveled fast, and a car from the newspaper company rushed over. In no time, a scientist came out, and with an all-knowing expression on his face, he went over to the hole. Next, a bunch of gawking curiosity seekers showed up. One could also pick out here and there men of shifty glances who appeared to be concessionaires. Concerned that someone might fall into the hole, a policeman from the local substation kept a careful watch.
Why do the villagers tell the young man not to throw the pebble into the hole? They are afraid it will bring a curse on them.
One newspaper reporter tied a weight to the end of a long cord and lowered it into the hole. A long way down it went. The cord ran out, however, and he tried to pull it out, but it would not come back up. 2 or 3 people helped out, but when they all pulled too hard, the cord parted at the edge of the hole. Another reporter, a camera in hand, who had been watching all of this, quietly untied a stout rope that had been wound around his waist. The scientist contacted people at his laboratory and had them bring out a high-powered bullhorn with which he was going to check out the echo from the hole's bottom. He tried switching through various sounds, but there was no echo. The scientist was puzzled, but he could not very well give up with everyone watching him so intently. He put the bullhorn right up to the hole, turned it to its highest volume, and let it sound continuously for a long time. It was a noise that would have carried several dozen kilometers above ground, but the hole just calmly swallowed up the sound.
What is the meaning of intently? Intently means carefully.
In his own mind, the scientist was at a loss, but with a look of apparent composure, he cut off the sound and, in a manner suggesting that the whole thing had a perfectly plausible explanation, said simply, "Fill it in." Safer to get rid of something one didn't understand.
It's safer to get rid of something one didn't understand. This line here, line 58, says a lot about the theme. If you had to paraphrase this line, how would you paraphrase it? All right, as we continue with the story, someone called a concessionaire or a businessman has an idea for the hole. So he's going to make a proposal to the mayor of the city.
The onlookers, disappointed that this was all that was going to happen, prepared to disperse. Just then, one of the concessionaires, having broken through the throng and come forward, made a proposal.
What is the meaning of plausible? Plausible means reasonable.
"Let me have that hole. I'll fill it in for you." "We'd be grateful to you for filling it in," replied the mayor of the village. "But we can't very well give you the hole. We have to build a shrine there." "If it's a shrine you want, I'll build you a fine one later. Shall I make it with an attached meeting hall?" Before the mayor could answer, the people of the village all shouted out, "Really? Well, in that case, we ought to have it closer to the village." "It's just an old hole. We'll give it to you." So it was settled, and the mayor, of course, had no objection.
So what was the proposal the concessionaire offered to the mayor? So now let's see what this concessionaire's plan is with the hole. What is he going to do with it?
The concessionaire was true to his promise. It was small, but closer to the village he did build for them a shrine with an attached meeting hall.
What is the meaning of concessionaire? Concessionaire means someone who has been given a privilege to sell or do something. Have we achieved our objectives? Formative assessment. Kindly sign on to your Pearson account to do the assigned task. And never forget, the Emirates American School is the place of creation, where the aspirations and potential of every student are fostered, nurtured, and challenged.